you get confused about where your food is again? It's right here. In the same spot it is every morning. Hi. Because I just don't want to miss out on anything. Eat your chicken first. Chicken first, then the other stuff. Chicken first. You'll figure it out. Good boy. Yeah, Stripey's out there in the woods somewhere. It's fine. Oh, it's 48 and sunny and pleasant this morning. Don really needs to work, and we're leaving sometime between 1 and 1:30 to go get Johnny down at UNCC. So he's going to work this morning instead of us walking. And I'm going to do Lego stuff will at least have me up on my feet and moving around and getting a little exercise. Hi, Stripe! He's already been inside. He just, you know, got to come out and patrol his yard. The morning yard patrol, the walkabout. Everybody's good. It hurts my back, but I'm on a mission every morning to keep the weeds from taking over my daylily bed here. You can see I've been working in this spot. It's very careful work to try to pull out the root and not damage anything else in the bed. I don't really want to uncover it either. You keeping me company, buddy? It's a good boy. It's a good boy. I got Stripe also and Marty. I think I saw Morris go past. They followed me down here, so that's good. I've got my daffodils. I've heard the hawks going through the yard this morning, communicating. Scared to go look at my camellias down on the driveway, the nice big pretty ones I showed you with all the blooms. I came out last night to feed Panther, and there were 7 or more deer in the yard, and they were eating on the camellia bushes down there. Let's just say I may have encouraged them quite loudly to leave the yard. And they just, you know, they go back over into the woods over here. It was like, eat something else. Do not eat my camellia blossoms. Come into the yard, no problem. Eat my flowers, problem. There's the hawk. That's all my back can take this morning. I think one more session and I'll have it all spruced up the way I'd like. Besides, it gave me a few more minutes with my kitties and with my flowers. The quince is just gorgeous. And this is a plant we moved over from my house. It was tiny. But, you know, I moved in 13. That's when we moved stuff in earnest. And, you know, so it'll be 11 years in July. So it's grown nicely. It must really like that spot. That's one of the spots in the yard that gets the most sun. Hi, bud. Let's go. That way when the other guys come up from the hill, you won't get in trouble because they're all in the front yard. Thank you for keeping me company. Hey, Panther. Hi, bud. I didn't forget about you. There you go. Besides, I know for a fact at midnight you had extra food that nobody else had. I don't know if Spot ever came last night or not. I chased 3 different raccoons off the front porch in the 7 or 8 o'clock hour. And, you know, so they wouldn't eat up the food. And I don't know, between me yelling at the deer right at dusk and then, you know, the raccoons up on the porch, I don't know. I put extra food out for him and Panther after all the food was gone. So if he came late, there was something here for him. When I sit down at my computer, I'll look on the camera, see if I saw him or not. I tried. I was out here multiple times trying to make sure there was food for him. Don't you go too far, Stripey. Oh. Oh. That's good. They're out there romping and playing in the morning. Hi, boys. busybody Marty now. He's got to come see what he's missing. Hi. Hi. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, I was in the dirt. I've washed my hands, but you may know I was still in the dirt. So there are two other sets that I want to try to reconstruct that were in that box. And this is one of them. It's some sort of I think it's an ice cream shop, or it's some sort of an eating establishment. It's a friend's set. So first I got to figure out, probably using this special menu piece here, which set it is. Pull up the instructions, and you know, it certainly seems like most of it's there. So it's 3061 City Park Cafe. I definitely think I have the vast majority of the pieces, or can find them. I also think up in the attic I probably have a whole nother one of this set. So, hi Stripe. I start videoing, and he was laying here and he got up. He's like, Mom, you're at the counter now. You can attention me. On a scale of 1 to 10, these parts were number 2 dirty, so I rinsed them all. I'm letting them dry. I'm going to put them under the fan for a few minutes. I might go up in the attic and see if I can find whatever other bag I have that looks like it has this set. You know, in case this is missing something. So, but I do think, you know, it's always 80 or 90% there, and it's those last 10% of the parts that are hard to work out. I knew I had another bag with parts that this thing needed. Some are dupes and some might be things that are missing, so that's cool. It's put together. I'm missing an orange juice box and a few of the yellow utensils, but I've added in a bunch of extra stuff, extra flowers, extra cups and plates and things. So it's a very playable and quite, you know, it looks good. Olivia's hamster playground is in this bag, and I'm going to put that back together next. It's a small set, and it was mostly together correctly, so it does turn nicely. I'm just having a little trouble turning it with only one hand. The wheel's supposed to turn, and then the hamster, you know, he stays obviously in his spot. But he's working hard to get around there on his little motorcycle, little scooter. This is Belle's Enchanted Castle. It's an older set, and I don't have all of it. I have this, and this. I need to pull them out. I feel sure I have them. The table's easily constructed. I've got a couple of these special printed pieces, but maybe not all of them. I feel like I have parts of this set from different bins in multiple places, so I'm just going to keep this bag close by, and when I run across more for this set, I'll put it together. To be clear, I think the little Beauty and the Beast special characters are the coolest part, and I have all of those. So, and I have the head for the Beast that goes over top of the regular minifigure head too. So I've got the part I really care about. I don't really care about building the castle, but I might like to put out the special little character figures sometime. I found the minifigures complete, and I do have Beast's head. You replace, you know, his face with it. The minifigure head with the Beast head. This castle and these figures have been released twice, but this is the older version.
Navigate to Union Deck.
really nice how it comes up with the picture so you can tell that that's really what you want. So, yep. Making it a favorite.
Yeah, because it got wiped out.
All our favorites got wiped out. Not that we had that many, but we had a few.
Yep.
Guess it'd be nice if they started saving that up to the cloud also.
Yeah.
We got driver profiles, but each VIN, maybe we, you know, that's got to be a trivial amount of data for just a little text associated or GPS coordinate.
Yep.
We're on our way. It's 1:51. It usually takes us 3 hours. We were supposed to pick him up roughly around 5, so we're not late.
No, we're doing good shape because we're going to stop and charge.
Right.
It doesn't, we wouldn't have to charge if we were just going to the Union Deck, but what we want to do is get there, turn around, and come back. And so we're going to charge. We'll watch the arrival time, because if he wants us there at 5, so we'll just charge.
He says he's probably running just a couple minutes late, and I told him we weren't impatient and just to take his time. I mean, he had a lot of homework and So anyway, we like to stop and do a charge and go, a restroom break and go in both directions. There's no place to use the bathroom if we just go straight to campus, so we got to stop somewhere on the way. And I bought this to put together in the car. Yay! It's so spring-like. It makes me think about spring and Easter and flowers, and I'm looking for damage. I don't see any on this bush. You can go forward to the next one. Maybe I hollered at him quick enough.
Oh, the deer.
Yeah, I don't. Right off. Nothing is glaring at me like I want to go after some deer. So that's good. But they have damaged them before, so it's not, I'm not making it up. And they were over there and they look like they were munching. Is it mine? Is it mine?
No, mine.
Oh, darn it. So dot 14 went on last night, and guess what? Ruby still has autopilot.
Yeah, so far.
So far, so good. Yay. We have successfully, well, there were 2 litmus tests, and one of them was go for a while and it not accidentally go back away. And the second one was put on a software update and it still be, autopilot still be correct. So
yeah, and this is a new software update, not a redo of one that we've been doing.
Yeah, it was the recall one.
Yeah, it's still a software update.
Yes. See all the trash? This is where Don and I don't walk.
Right.
Well, it wouldn't be safe to walk over here, but anyway.
Yeah, there's no sidewalks or anything.
Yeah.
And the people, they fly down this road.
It's so sad. I'm incredibly sad about it. It could be the apocalypse and I still wouldn't be throwing trash down on the Appalachian Trail.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Thank you. So I've got bag 1 done, and the parts used in the center of the build is just sort of nuts. Fun, but nuts. There's some arches in there and some funky macaronis and other things, and they could have used other parts, but it's colorful and it's shapely, and I'm starting on bag 2 now. I've completed bag 2. Went really fast because it's a lot of tiles and slopes. It was in similar steps, so it was pretty quick, but it's really neat how they use a flywheel and a wheel hub as the end of the spout on the watering can. Lego is, you know, known for multi-purposing parts, and this is a good example here. So there are a few technique parts used to do the spout. So I think bag 3 is going to be the butterflies and the flowers and putting the decoration on top of the can. Well, this is now my favorite Lego floral build. First off, it's just super cute. Lots of color. The bag 3 was took a bit, but was a delight. You know, the floral builds, because of the way they're done, there is a little bit of room for each one will look a little different. You know, it's suspended up there in the air and you can angle it a little bit. There's maybe a little fuss over it to get it the way you want it. But this thing's really is pretty darn stable. It's not finicky. Some of the other flower builds are really finicky. This one, I didn't think it was. I love the flower, the way they did the wagon wheel here. A lot of the florals use the wagon wheel to have an array of petals in a circle. But anyway, I highly recommend this build. It's cool. Well, we continue to be on time, and I would say Don and FSD are getting along really well today. He hit the brake and got out of FSD 2 or 3 times today to tell Ruby not to pull out from a stop sign because there really was fast coming traffic. I'm sure she would have made it across, but she might have scared us and the other driver more than it was worth it. So just braking and waiting was better. Again, it's that, can she really see to the left or the right adequately to know if she should go or not? And a lot of us question it with the current camera location and configuration, but there was only one time all day, we're almost to the supercharger stop, that you grumbled.
Yeah, I'm letting her slide on those unprotected lefts and stuff, but she's made one event where I was trying to pass a car, and because the car was on my bumper, she decides to slow down to get behind the car I was trying to pass, to let the person who was on my bumper around me, instead of speeding up and getting around the car, which is what I did.
Yeah. But you and Ruby seem to be getting along pretty good today.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know when they're not getting along, and today is not one of those days. We're in Salisbury. It's a brand new Model Y. Wow, is it really 12/4/23? They're late on getting their tag. It's new since last time. You always said they need to come back after people decide where they're going to walk and fix it. Thank you, whoever did this. It was the right thing to do. Except for, I'd like to say that some guy laid out the difference between it, and it's, you know, I'm basically walking on the ground and not the blocks, but that's okay. This supercharger still has the bump stops, but then also the pedestals are sideways back there, not straight behind the car, so that's probably the difference.
Yeah.
It's better for the supercharger because look, you can still put the pole up to keep somebody from damaging the supercharger, but the bump stop's not keeping somebody from getting to the cable.
Yeah.
Yes, Ruby. She's loud. The fan, Don's unplugging. We were down to 58 kilowatts. We got 185 miles. Our ETA's 5 p.m., which was what we were shooting for. We were just kind of sitting here, just chilling for a minute.
Frankly.
All right, we've got Johnny and we're headed back north. Well, we're leaving Culver's for the second time today. I had a double bacon cheeseburger, no bun. And Johnny had a Swiss mushroom burger and pretzel bites and a Butterfingers concrete. It was so hard not to get a concrete. It was. It looked really good. It's a nice restaurant if you need to eat coming through this part of North Carolina. This is a good place to stop. The supercharger's not full, but there was only 2 or 3 empty spots now. It's busy time of day, I'm sure, peak period for the supercharger.
Yeah, we charged up to
224. Yeah, Don took a nap for a minute. He didn't come in with us because I fixed him this big breakfast before we left the house.
That's right.
This is what Johnny'd been waiting for. That's a good boy, Marty. He's so sweet. He's really taken to liking laps and the love seat and all the attention he can get.